start. Patrick Ewing with 7 assists. Starks called for his 5th foul.
Again, knowing that he has to keep close eye and hand and body on Reggie Miller, which is the most difficult assignment for John Stark. Both of them have been chasing each other on those baselines. I don't know how they have enough strength to shoot the ball when they get open.
And now Mike Pappas calling it an offensive foul on Indiana. Reggie Miller called for his first, and that gets Larry Brown going, taking a long walk along the sideline. We come up on 4 minutes to go in the fourth. The Knicks 85 and the Pacers 80. Charles Oakley is back trying to set the pick, and Ewing did not see the pass.
It was not Patrick's fault. Derek Harper letting him know that Patrick was going down the lane, side of the lane, to set a screen. And Derek Harper doesn't know why, and I don't know why he tried to throw the ball there.
Mason in a battle with Smith. Miller, 3-pointer. And it looked like Ewing got a piece of it. Patrick Ewing still playing very aggressive defense despite the 5 fouls. Reggie Miller had missed his previous 6 shots. Knicks 85, the Pacers 83. Here is Ewing. And Ewing gets it back. Hoffer for 3. And a loose ball foul called. It's on the Knicks. It's on Mason.
Reggie Miller coming out higher and wider off this pass by Derek McKee. Good pressure by Charles Oakley, and Patrick doing his job, coming out as far as he has to challenge that shot. He may have just kicked the ball. He definitely got part of the hand of Reggie Miller on that shot.
Mason is called for his 5th foul. Indiana ball. They are down by only 2. 3:15 remaining in the fourth quarter. Miller lost it. Recovered by Dale Davis. And Hoffer is on it. Mason feeds back out to Oakley. Charles Oakley hearing some moans from the crowd as he started to release that jump shot, although he's had a good touch this season from the outside, and is extended to an 87-83 Knicks lead. We are down to 2.5 remaining in the fourth quarter. The winner advances to the NBA final to face the Houston Rockets. McKee hits the 3-pointer. Derek McKee with his 2nd straight from downtown, and it brings Indiana within 1.
No player on either team is hesitating at all on these open shots. Both teams playing with a lot of confidence. When they get the opening, they're letting it go. They might not ever get another open one.
Shot clock at 6. Ewing. Patrick Ewing from way out to give the Knicks an 89. 3 timeouts left. Indiana 3 and 20. Here's Miller. Yes! Reggie Miller cuts it to a 1-point Knicks lead. A minute and 40 to go in the fourth quarter. Mason, Oakley, Ewing up front. Offering Starks at the guard. Oakley passed up the shot this time, and we got a traveling violation call on Charles Oakley. And the Knicks take a timeout. A minute, 26 remaining in the fourth. Knicks lead by 1. Knicks in momentum, a record-shattering, low-scoring game by the Knicks. That extraordinary fourth quarter performance by Reggie Miller. A little celebrity trash-talking episode, plus players and coaches on the Knicks complaining about criticism by media and fans. And it comes down to a terrific 7th and final game. A minute and 20 remaining as Workman sets up against Hoffer. Smith and Ewing each with 5. Smith's able to get in, but could not hit. Rick Smith with a beautiful move, but could not score. And the Knicks take possession as we come up on 1 minute remaining in the fourth. violation.
John Stark saying a hit on the elbow, but terrible spacing that time by the Knicks as Patrick Ewing just able to get rid of that ball in time that nobody could swing the ball to on the other side of the court. Charles Oakley buried himself in the left corner.
Well, the Pacers had an opportunity. Smith did not put it down. The Knicks with a chance could not find the shot. Knicks by 1. 40 seconds to go. In the fourth, the winner goes to the NBA Finals. Beautiful pass. Ewing tried to block it, but Dale Davis put it down. And
McKee raising up in the corner with the shot clock at 1, and this ball is not going to get out of his hands before that shot clock hits the double zeros, and that was a big 3 points for the Indiana Pacers.
That's a critical call when you look back at a one-point game at this juncture. Pacers by 1, 34 seconds left. And Charles Oakley will throw it in. The Knicks do have the full 24.
And the Pacers are expecting some kind of pick and roll play here between Starks and Ewing.
Ewing with the pick. Here's Starks. John Starks with the ball. Ewing puts it down. And the Knicks by 1. 26 seconds to go. Workman. Played by Hoffer. Down to 15 seconds. 1 second difference with the 24. Indiana playing the clock. Here's Miller firing off the mark. Last touch by the Pacers with 4 and 2/10 of a second remaining. The inbound to Starks, and he's fouled. Hit by Miller with 3 and 2/10 seconds to go. The Knicks celebrating, but still 3, 2/10 seconds remaining. The go-ahead bucket scored by Patrick Ewing. Reggie Miller with the air ball. And I believe there is some confusion here as to whether or not Indiana is over the limit, or do they call it a flagrant. A hard foul by Reggie Miller, and it has been called, we're told, a flagrant foul, and Larry Brown is very upset. Flagrant foul on Miller. An enormous call here in the final seconds, and Starks not able to hit. Here's another look at it.
With just 4 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, Reggie Miller coming over to try to just take the intentional foul. And the ruling of the official felt that maybe a puncher hit to the head was called there. Very unusual call, this one. And the big factor here is the Knicks get the ball back. How did Reggie come in again to take this foul and pushing up in the head area? Indiana expected pick and roll, but they expected it to go to the middle of the floor. The Knicks changed up. Starks took it on the baseline side. Penetration by New York, and the 28th offensive rebound.
All right, here's the inbound as Indiana must foul, and they do with 2 and 6/10 seconds remaining. Reggie Miller, 2 for 10 in the second half, so a different story here tonight for Reggie.
And the big show there by Charles Oakley, who got burned on the play before on the Dale Davis dunk. This time the show forced the poor shot by Reggie Miller.
And now the Pacers are over the limit. So Starks to the line. 2 and 8/10 seconds remaining. The clock readjusted. The Knicks lead 92-90. John Starks 2 of 4 at the line. With 16 minutes remaining in the game, Indiana had a 12-point lead. They were in front 65-53.
And John has to be careful here from the Knicks' perspective, turning around and saying something to Hayward Workman after he made that free throw. You do not want to pick up a technical at this point.
Indiana has 2 and a 20 remaining. Knicks 1 timeout left. Knicks by 4. Pacers take a timeout.
Of course, Pat Riley talking to his team about the importance of holding Reggie Miller down, and they did it in this ballgame.
There Derek McKee getting set to throw in. The Knicks with 28 offensive rebounds. The NBA playoff record, 30. That also a key factor. The Knicks by 4. 2 and 8/10 seconds to go. And here's Workman for the three-point shot. And that will do it. The New York Knicks headed to the NBA Finals. We'll see what happens beginning Wednesday in Houston. The Knicks 95 and the Pacers 90 to take the series in 7. Marv Albert, Matt Lucas, Ahmad Rashad, and Hannah Storm at the Garden. This has been the end.